That's what I'm talking about.
Today we head to Harajuku's popular Takeshita Street, which is always changing. So let's see what there is on offer. Is it a tourist trap? Is it worth the visit? Let's find out together. Welcome to another very beautiful day here in Tokyo. And today I have a very exciting video for you because I'm going to be taking you to Takeshita Street, one of Tokyo's most famous, potentially tourist trappy sort of locations, famous for youth culture, street food, lots of colorful things. And the question is it worth the visit? Is it too touristy? I don't know. Let's go and check it out. It's currently just gone 11 a.m. here, and I'd say this is probably the time that you want to aim for, because any earlier and lots of stores might still be closed or just about opening. To get to this location, your best bet is hopping onto the Yamanote line, which is actually there in the background, and getting off at Harajuku station and getting out at Takeshita Street exit, crossing the road, and you'll find the very famous, Takeshita Street there. So some of the things that you definitely need to be looking out for here is street food, because this location is definitely the place for all your rainbow snacks, any up and coming like TikTok or Instagram like trending foods, you'll probably find them here. And just don't forget that when you're walking around, it isn't just a straight street ahead, but there are lots of side little alleyways full of stores, full of even more snacks, even more food. And that's what I'm going to be exploring right now. So I'd say surprisingly, it's not as crowded as I was expecting it to be. But then again, this is a Tuesday or a Wednesday, midweek. But this location in a weekend, probably my tip would be to try to avoid it, because you won't be able to move. You literally won't be able to. You'll have to queue up for many, many things. And I'm guessing I'll have to queue up for things today also. But on the weekend, this is just ram-packed. And it's also important to know that when you're coming here, things start to shut down and close around 5:30 or 6 p.m. So it's not a location to come like in the evening. It's a location to come in the morning into the afternoon. So let's have a look at some of the offerings that we have here. We have some churros here, cinnamon, chocolate, milk, churros. And like many locations in Japan, you'll have the fake version to give you an idea of what it looks like and what you're getting yourself into. I must admit that out of everything here, the ice cream is probably what looks the best to me. Unfortunately, there's a McDonald's here, sort of like, in my opinion, ruining a little bit of the vibe of the area. Things have changed quite a bit. I've been traveling to Japan now for the last 11 years now. And I remember coming to Takeshita Street here in Harajuku years ago, and things were very unique. I feel that now things are a little bit more touristy and mass-produced, and obviously geared to the visitor, to the international visitor. Whilst back in the day, it was a different story. I think lots of trends were born here. You'd see a lot more like crazy fashion, a lot more people walking around with Harajuku style fashion. All that, I wouldn't say it's completely gone, but I'd say that it's a lot rarer to see like people wearing like Lolita sort of fashion, etc. But I don't think it's a place that you should miss. I think it has its own, it's turned into its own unique sort of like feeling place in Tokyo, right? Some of my original like favorite locations are no longer here. I think that the pandemic sort of hit some businesses, and other businesses, or like more like mainstream sort of like businesses took over, unfortunately, which has changed things a little bit. There are many opportunities for souvenirs or for like buying gifts for people, that kind of thing. So yeah, this location was born out of youth culture. So back when it sort of first became popular, before like inbound tourism and the rise of inbound tourism, you see lots of high schoolers, a lot of youth sort of things going on here. But nowadays, I think walking through Takeshita Street, you'll hear a lot more English and a lot more Chinese than Japanese, surprisingly. And therefore, you know, stores and restaurants and cafeterias, etc., they've adapted. You know, it's normal. Starting to see some more and more queues, and I'm trying to figure out what I want to actually like queue up for. What should I queue up for? I don't know. Let's check out what there is around here. There's the there's a 10 yen sort of chocolate whipped cream or ice cream rainbow bread up there also. Pretty cool. So every time I come, there's some kind of other like trend going on. Last year or the year before, it was all about the candied strawberries or the candied grapes or the candied fruits on sticks. But there's one thing that always remains every time I come here to Takeshita Street in the last few years, and that is the longest potato, which I'm going to get right now. But I've come so many times, and this place has survived. So it's a testament to a trend that doesn't seem to be going away. I think I'm gonna get not the super long one because I want to eat other stuff, but I'm gonna get this long one here. Oh, and yeah, one more thing, and that is if you come to Takeshita Street, bring some cash with you because loads of places here is a cash-only street many times, and I've made the mistake of coming here before and forgetting my cash and having to go and get cash, and it's annoying. Hi. Dolong, onegaishimasu. Flavor, osusume. 大丈夫? Hi, arigato. The word of the day, osusume, meaning your recommendation. Very important word to know if you come to Japan. You don't know what you want to get, just say osusume. It means recommendation, and they're usually right. Arigato gozaimasu. I've got my number, and now I have to wait. They've got some machine there that sort of like makes the potato spiral. So yeah, whilst I wait here with my number 5, I don't know how many people there are in front of me. I guess it's 4 people in front of me. Just want to say a big thank you to my patrons who keep this channel going. Those of you who donate, and that's why I'm here. So thank you. And if you want to support the channel, there's always Patreon that keeps things going. There's always just liking and subscribing. Yeah. Whoa. This looks epic, and I must admit I didn't go for the longest one. I went just for the long one because I want to eat my way through Takeshita Street and not get stuff straight away. But I was thinking about it, and I actually think that there might be more than one store that does this, and also maybe this store was a little bit hidden away previously and they've moved to better real estate. That's what I think. Anyway, how should I eat this? From the top, from the bottom? Let's see. Oh, this is so good. I chose a chicken flavoring, and it's actually really good. Super nice. So yeah, whilst I eat this, let's explore a little bit more. But I know that I'm gonna have to return to the same place because this is the problem with Japan. One of the things that I hate is freaking finding a trash can. You won't find one anywhere, and you'll have to pretty much return to the same location where you bought your food. So it's probably a better idea to eat it near where you buy it so you can dispose of it. But I'm gonna go for a walk and then return, right? These strawberries is what it was all about. Maybe last year, maybe the year before, it was all about these candied strawberries, everyone walking around with the candied strawberries. Things are always changing, which is why I think it's pretty cool to come to Takeshita Street, like repeat visits. There's always something different to check out. So Takeshita Street is quite famous for its crepes, and there's quite a few different crepe places that have popped up, and personally I think that they're all pretty much the same. However, I just wanted to highlight that this one, Marion's Crepes, is probably I don't know if it's the original, but it's one of the most popular or one of the most famous crepe places here in Takeshita Street. And one of the first ones, when I first came here, 2014, first time I came to Takeshita Street, this is the location where I had my first Japanese crepe, and it was... Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get myself a crepe for the video. I am gonna queue up. I normally don't. But what should I get? Let's see. I don't want anything that's too super like difficult to to eat. I want something simple. Strawberry custard Nutella. I can't have Nutella though. Tuna pizza. No, thank you. Blueberry jam cheese. I really don't know. Strawberry banana. I want maybe banana and something or other. Too much choice. Banana custard.
Okay, no cream?
No cream.
バナナカスタード入りました。
When did you? What year? Nannen.
Yeah, 50 years.
50. 50.
50
So I came here 11 years ago. Is
50 years.
50 years. Wow. So if you really want to get yourself a slice of like traditional, like original, like Takeshita Street Harajuku food, this is definitely the place. 50 years, guys. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe there is something in this crepe place that's better than the other. Let's check it out. This is a banana custard. Took a bite already. This is good. Good. I better not make a mess. But really now what I'm looking for is a drink, a beverage. After that, very delicious salty potato snack. Let's see what I can find along the way to some kind of a drink. You'll probably notice that I'm walking back and forth. It's the sort of place that you walk. you turn back and you see something and then you turn back again. It happens. Here's another crepe store here. But as you can see, the line is nothing compared to the line from the other store. Even though there's no line on that one here, that crepe store, it's still very delicious. I've had it before. And just like I was saying, there's always new stuff. This was not here last time I came. And I was here, well, I was here in February, I was here in December, I was here in October. But I can't remember seeing this anyway. It looks pretty interesting. Okinawan donuts look pretty good. I'm gonna give these Okinawa treats a try. Let's go. Hi, hello. Osusume?
おすすめ。黒糖、
Brown sugar?
よもぎ、
Brown sugar, 2 pieces.
ピース、
Yeah. Sashin 大丈夫ですか? Yeah. No.
あ、今。500円です。500。
スイカで、スイカ?
スイカ。
はい. Let's see. Oh, did I just get my nose full of brown sugar? Let's see what this is like. Okay, this is going to be one of the hard ones to eat, I think. Okay. It's messy, that's for sure. It's powdery messiness. It's okay. Nothing like overly wow. Just okay. Nice and sweet, nice and crispy. It's okay. How things have changed. There used to be a Kalbi store up here, I believe, or the next one. No longer there. Check this out. Everyone is there like fascinated by the micro pig cafe. Not gonna lie, it's been on my list of things to do for many years. I just never got around to doing it. Would you go and see a micro pig? Let's see if we can see them. Are there any micro pigs to see? If you have kids or teenagers or, you know, even yourself, you don't have to be a kid or teenager to come here, to be honest. But this is definitely a place that's going to keep them entertained, but at the same time, a place where your wallet will be empty by the end of the day and your belly will be full. That's not a bad thing, is it? Check this sort of like fruit place. Looks very cool.
Exactly, more pineapple.
Very delicious, actually. I might actually come back later on the way back and get myself some of these dry fruits because I love dry fruits. Oishiso. Oishi desu. Ah,
So much, sir.
can I try? これ apricot, mango, おすすめ?
Orange.
Orange. Ah, okay. Number one, orange. Apparently the orange and the pineapple. Orange and pineapple. Ah, arigato. Let's try it. I'll try some orange.
רוקנו וישרנו ב-2000, מה אנחנו?
And pineapple. Let's see which one I prefer. I'm going to come back later for sure. Pineapple. The best. That pineapple is so good. So good. Like, really good. And for those of you who are interested, I'm just going to show you the shop front. I mean, you can't really miss it, really, to be honest. Maybe it's time for a strawberry banana smoothie or a chocolate banana smoothie or a famous specialty banana smoothie. I think I found my spot. I can even sit here and have a little bit of a break. Let's go, let's check it out. Wow, okay. Actually I changed my mind. I want a matcha latte ice. Ice? Okay. Matcha latte?
Ice. Okay.
Arigato. Matcha latte is always good. Ice matcha latte, in my opinion, is always better. And as you can see, I actually use my Suica card right now on my phone. Very convenient to pay. Not all places are cash only, thankfully, but a lot of places are. Just be aware of that. YouTuber desu. Arigato. Time for my matcha latte. Sat in nice air conditioning. It's surprising how warm it is today. It's 20, I want to say 22, 23. It feels really hot outside today. So, and it's, what's the date? It's only the 16th of April. It's got to be a hot summer. You still have some like remnants of older Harajuku like crazy shoes, for example. Some happy socks. I mean, it's pretty cool. You'll find all sorts of different wacky, interesting souvenirs here. You know, like socks. Like getting socks for friends is always fun, especially if you can find some unique like socks. Like how about this Shiba socks or these ramen socks. Actually, it's a pretty cool. I mean, it's a great place to browse around. Some of these shirts are pretty cool, actually. Check it out. はい、すみません。大丈夫ですか？写真大丈夫ですか？
大丈夫ですよ。
はい、ありがとうございます。I've always wanted one, but I don't think it would suit me. No. I don't think so. It's the kind of thing that you see and you say, maybe not for me. But maybe I'll just hang it up, you know? Now, how expensive are they? What do they cost? Let's see. I don't know. I might have to ask. But some of these are really cool. Check it out. Lucky Cat. I mean, if you're into anime, there's a Luffy there, One Piece. I found the price. The prices are here. This one, wow, this one here costs 39,000 yen. That's quite a bit of money, but pretty cool though. A lot of people always ask me, they always say there's no graffiti in Japan, graffiti doesn't exist. Well, there is, first of all, there is graffiti, maybe not to the level of other major cities, but one thing that is definitely very, very popular, and you'll see quite a bit of, is stickers stuck all over the place. Not graffiti, or is it graffiti? Is it graffiti? It's a different type of graffiti, right? In fact, there's some graffiti there, look. Check it out, just opposite where I was saying, there's some graffiti on the on the wall. You know, like years ago, it used to be like more underground fashion, more like wild fashion. I think things are definitely more commercial now. And I was just talking to one of the shop attendants who told me exactly what I said, and that's that during COVID, many stores closed down, and you know, other brands or like more popular brands or more commercial brands sort of like took over, and it sort of changed a little bit the feel of the place. So yeah, and in the past you used to see a lot of local people dressed up like with all sorts of like crazy fashions. Now you actually find tourists dressing up and walking around the area rather than locals, which is kind of funny. I mean, you do occasionally see the odd local person, you know, like Japanese person dressed up in Lolita fashion or whatever. But like today, I haven't even seen one yet. Okay, I lost my trail of thought because I actually bumped into someone that I knew, which is kind of crazy here at Takeshita. Not a viewer, not a subscriber or anything, but a friend. We have a friend in common and we met before, and it was like, hey, it was kind of crazy. So I was saying that it's a lot of souvenir stores and things that are definitely targeted to tourists. The whole feel of the place is different. Is it a tourist trap? I wouldn't necessarily say it's a tourist trap. It's full of tourists, mainly, you know, and it's geared towards tourists, but that doesn't necessarily make it a tourist trap, in my opinion. However, I must admit that some of the products and the souvenirs that they sell here are more expensive than other locations. That's on the downside. You'll find a lot of repetitive stores, a lot of repetitive souvenirs here, a lot of repetitive sort of like street food here, like a crepe store, and then a few meters away there'll be another crepe store, for example. But ultimately, I think that if you're coming to Takeshita Street, to Harajuku, for the Harajuku girls, or for the Harajuku fashion, subculture fashion that you are expecting, you're probably not going to find it here. Some people say that lots of people have, you know, like the locals or the Harajuku or the fashionistas have moved away from Harajuku to places like Shinokitazawa, for example, Koenji, for example, and things are different. But I think that even though Takeshita Street is different, it's sort of made itself into its own unique feeling location. It's still loads of fun. There's still plenty to check out, plenty to see, plenty to do, and plenty to eat. So yeah, it's not that bad really. You can't forget coming to the side streets and checking out what there is, definitely with less people. Panama Boy. Maybe around here you start seeing some more interesting fashion, you know? Very cool. Nice t-shirts, yeah. That looks delicious. Mitarashi?
550円。
はい。スイカで
あと、今それ使えなくて、カード。
カード、タップ
タッチ大丈夫
タッチ、
です。
OK。はい。ありがとうございます。It's pretty cool to find more traditional stuff also. I love the whole like rainbow colored foods and all the crepes and stuff, but I love this dango with sweet, it's like a mochi, like a rice cake with sweet soy, and I absolutely adore this, and I'm very thankful that there's a place in the back streets of Takeshita Street where we can actually get some traditional Japanese snacks. Why not? That's what I'm talking about. It's really like kind of, it's a unique texture. Some people might not like it. It's a little bit between, like I would describe it as in between a potato and melted cheese. The texture, it's really strange. But it's chewy, you know? And then the sauce is sweet, but salty. It's pretty good. Totally recommend it. I mean, there's still plenty of quite unique things. Check out this shoe. So beautiful, huh? Wow. I'm not sure if they're hand painted. 18,000 yen on sale from 27,000 yen. But if they're hand painted, they're basically, it's a unique one-of-a-kind item that you can buy. So even though Takeshita Street is sort of more mainstream, you're still going to find things like this, items like the shoes over here. So is Takeshita Street still worth the visit, or is it a ghost of its past trying to catch up with tourism? What are your thoughts? My opinion, it's still worth a visit, but the Takeshita from the past is long gone. But there are still little hints of it here and there if you explore and if you search the back alleys. You'll still find some interesting fashion, interesting foods, and some remnants of the past. So there you go, there's your little tour of Takeshita Street. I totally recommend that you explore further than just the main street. There's lots of little side streets, areas around here. Nearby you'll find Omotesando Street, and just walking back to the station and past the station, you'll get to Meiji Jingu Shrine, one of Tokyo's, if not Tokyo's, most important grand shrine. Very beautiful and a total escape from the hustle and bustle and the craziness of what Tokyo is. So I've been Nathan. I hope you've enjoyed this walk. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and support me if you can. See you soon. Stay positive and be a happy gaijin. Check out this video here where I take you on a tour of Asakusa and explore whether or not it's a tourist trap or not. Let's go.